birthday wishes from the kids and everybody else has been around the place. Bill instructed me to invite different people up, or say, announce different people, and the next people he wants to actually hear from or give the opportunity to wish him happy birthday are from his family and then his friends. And I believe I need to mention Luke here. So is Luke coming up first, or is he coming up after?
Oh, like after you've mentioned him.
Okay. Hey Luke, you're on. Come on down. Good on you, Luke. That's pretty good.
Thanks for mentioning it, Jack. Is that the right place to stand?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. I haven't done this before because I was told this was going to be printed, so I've actually got something written out longhand, and I'm hoping the lights are going to be good enough, so just bear with me while I put on the glasses. So it's a great honour, Bill, to be asked to speak on behalf of your friends, because as you know, they are legion of many, and that's a bit like me. Thanks. Keep the tone up.
Yeah, he said it.
I always have, and Bill as well. So, on behalf of the friends, I would like to... It just occurred to me that the whole of my time of knowing Bill, just hearing his rich voice in the background is just the most wonderful thing. And for some reason, two phrases, and I was going to get you to say them for me, Bill, because no one has that rich timbre. But the first one is well-madey. Thank you. I wanted you to say them with feeling. Can you do this one for me, please? Because this is, as far as the friends are concerned, this is really important. The next one is, it's two words again, starts with well. Well, really. Can you do that for me? Thank you. So that's, thank you. So without, as I said, without Bill's rich voice in the background, life would really be much poorer. Interspersed in my little speech here, I've got a couple of phrases. Don't know why they popped in my head, but I can't sleep at these events, so I was up a few hours before the rest of you wandering around. The phrases have come to my head, so they're going to come out. And the first one's longevity helps. I've known Bill since 1975 when we started uni together. And boy did he make an impression on everyone. He was bigger than life with a boom voice that could be heard as far away as the next suburb. I was instantly interested in getting to know this guy. And boy was Bill interested in experiencing life. He had the candle burning from the left, the right, the middle and inside out. He was milking every moment, every experience he could. Much like the present day, really. I loved Bill's tale last year of being at a medical conference in Scotland. Was it Edinburgh?
Let's go.
Let's go. Thank you.
Let's go.
Sorry. And Bill headed off to explore the nightlife after a day's lectures. He happened across one bar, which I think was doing stand-up performance of some kind. For some unfathomable reason, the stand-up picked on Bill in the audience. Where are you from? Etc. And soon Bill was famous. And he told me he ended up having drinks with the band into the early hours. And this whole trip was documented with a travelogue complete with many, many photos. One of which I found spectacularly beautiful, Bill, as I told you. A shot through the decaying walls of an ancient ruin of a beautiful hill. All of this shared by email, so I could escape the humdrum of my office and be transported away to the other side of the world for about 6 hours. It's only Gabrielle that got that. Yeah, okay. Gabrielle. You need to get a bit old and have a crap job. And when you receive Bill's emails, it is the highlight. I assure you. Okay? It's part of it. It's compulsory in everyone's life to have one crap job, all right? Or a crap phase. But actually, you can have a great job and get one of Bill's emails. It's great. The next phrase that comes in my head, I don't know why, it's larger than life. What the hell does that mean? Anyway, it really fits, Bill. Bill has the most wonderful quality of being deeply and genuinely interested in every person he meets. No matter... I like you, Kenny. Sally? No, I'll start that again because I wasn't trying to... Oh no, I love getting applause, it's awesome. Bill has the most wonderful quality of being deeply and genuinely interested in every person he meets, no matter what the background, age, skin colour, whatever. And all with a complete lack of judgment. He doesn't consider himself to be better than anyone he meets, thinking they all have something special that he finds fascinating, which is why I liked him from the start. Bill has endless curiosity. The next phrase that popped in my head was affinity. It's like, I've got an affinity with the land, so it's quite wonderful being here. Bill has affinity. We just have affinity with lots of stuff. Some people don't understand Bill and they just want to get on with things. That's not funny, is it, Bill? Actually, I did happen to mention the other lovely thing about those two phrases. Well, matey. Well, really. Was then Bill bursting into laughter because he can laugh at himself. It's wonderful. Anyway, oh, he's laughing too. It's good. Some people don't understand and they just want to get on with things like making the bed or catching the train or getting to the next lecture or filling the next bit of paperwork. They just don't get life, do they, Bill? Or going to bed before 5 a.m. When I first met Bill, it's true, Kate, isn't it? And Bruce? He didn't see the point in wasting time with sleep when there might be something better to do. Bill may have slowed up with age, but the spirit is the same. The next phrase that pops in is vitis vinifera. For those of you that know, that's grapevines. It's just nice being in a vineyard. Bill loves his projects, like building a house. Second year after I knew Bill, he took a year off and he took up building. And he was so good at it that I thought he'd never go back to medicine. And I was just staggered when he said, no, I'm going back to medicine. Completing a photo album or setting up his car with 5 GoPros to record the odyssey of driving his parents around all their previous country New South Wales addresses. Bob and Mary, is there anyone else in Australia or the world who would have a son that would do that for them? I'll have some round of applause for that. We're organising a trip away with his mates, where every meal and piece of cutlery is pre-planned down to every detail. Except if one of his sons is playing a soccer semi-final, when suddenly the agenda is thrown out the window and everyone is in the car driving back to Sydney.
We saw the window.
I put in here the word thoroughness as well, characteristic of Bill. Examples being his ability to take notes, his photo albums, his timetable planning. Don't get between Bill and food. And never save up a special sweet on your plate for after the meal. I'm still scarred by that day as we washed up at Bill's in 1977, but let's not dwell. Bill could always laugh at himself, a great way of staying sane. He's sentimental. I always remember him at Colette's 40th birthday party, during the speech, putting his arm around all of us with a tear in his eye up the back and saying, this is what it's all about. He's so interested in life and everyone. Now we get to the important bits. Bill has the most special quality with children. He speaks to them as he speaks to adults, just as amazed by what they have to say and what's going on in their world. I have never known anyone who has that wonderful quality more than Bill. One day at my place, Bill walked past the TV when my children were watching an episode of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And Bill was transfixed for half an hour.
Not hard.
I thought that's wonderful. I'm suspicious of any human being who behaves like an adult, as if anyone ever stops being a child. We just get smarter at acting, and the smart ones like Bill never see the point in acting. Bill's always been very wonderful with my children, so interested in their journey through life, right from birth into adulthood. When you've got Bill's attention, you really have it. Which brings me to Bill as a father. Bill has always been especially besotted with the lives of all his children. Somehow, as they got older, managing to walk that fine line between being a parent and being their friend as well. Bill never seems to have forgotten what it's like to be a teenager. So always he had that rapport with them through those difficult years. He does like to be organised. Booking him to attend one of my kids' 21st required almost 12 months' notice. And he has a slight tendency to want to be in control. When Bill rings up, I stop what I'm doing, I walk out of the office and I go out under the trees and I listen intently to the latest instalment in his life, for whatever time it takes for him to complete the drive to Nepean or home. Interspersed regularly with lessons for the lesser drivers of Sydney, who obviously can benefit from his character analysis. And he's equally interested in what's going on in my life. During the darker and more serious chapters in my life, of which I've had a few, Bill, you've been a constant, genuine and loving friend. It's meant a lot to me. We're all the richer for having Bill Croker in our lives. Happy birthday, Bill.
I'm sure Bill didn't give me a piece of paper to say what actually happens now, but